Let's go. What's up, guys? How's everybody doing? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another review of a review unlike any we've ever done with this thing. This $265 Star Wars Black Series Rey Skywalker. No, Rey lightsaber. I got this for $59.99 at Ross the other day. You guys probably saw it in the last video. Score of the year for me, definitely. Obviously, the saber's out of the box. It's very light. I wouldn't be doing this if the saber was in there. But I've messed around with this. I'm going to show you guys some stuff. I'm obviously standing. This is going to be kind of a different video because we need some space to go over all this. So the Rey Force FX Elite lightsaber. Let's see what we got. All right, the Rey saber. Here's the saber. You can tell already that we've got a big problem here. Look at this. I've messed around with this for about 20-30 minutes. Look at the terrible material that they give us on this. I can tell you right after this video, this material is coming off. It's garbage. I've messed around with it a little bit, done some role play, done all that kind of stuff, and it is just, you know, kind of flaring out horribly. It was not like this when I got it out of the box. Just keep that in mind. So that right there is a fail by Hasbro. Cheap material. Shame on you, Hasbro. Very bad. Other than that, this is a pretty cool piece, actually. I really do like the weight. It is really a hefty saber. I have a Kylo Ren one. I think it weighs more than that. So I think it's really cool in that regard. Let me kind of show you how it works. Obviously, this is all metal. Let's take a look at some details and I'll show you how it works. That part right there, all these open, and I do believe, I've looked at these several times, I do believe every one of these little bits is plastic. So that's another knock on you, Hasbro. You made the whole saber metal. Why didn't you make that metal? That's a problem. So I'm not happy about that. Not happy about this. Things I am happy about is the weight, like I mentioned before. It is a hefty, hefty saber. And you can tell the quality. It feels pretty good in your hands and looks good. There's some nice weathering. You can see some weathering there. I'm not sure why she has a lot of weathering. This is obviously kind of built from her staff. That staff she carried around all the time. Weathering there, that looks good. And then there is the bottom. And then there is the top, as we showed before. I'll have to look at some reference photos. I don't know if that's actually accurate. But that's what you get. So this thing comes apart in a couple of pieces. Let's go over the first piece. The first piece is the bottom. This unscrews, and you're gonna have a little housing compartment here. This is where all the batteries go. I know the Vader version of this actually has a kyber crystal, kind of a mock-up. Again, cheap, Hasbro. Why didn't we get a kyber crystal mock-up of this? This is $265 retail. So there you go with that. So that takes 3 AA batteries. You can see there, you just slide it right back in. And it's kind of keyed there so that you know it'll go in the right way. See that little divot in there? So it only can go in one way. Lock that up. Go ahead, put it back in. There you go. Perfect. The other part that comes off is the top. This unscrews. And that housing right there is for the blade. Yes, this is a removable blade lightsaber. If you couldn't tell in the last 3 minutes that I've been talking, it is a removable blade lightsaber. So that's cool too. So there's the top. You'll need all this. Let's go ahead and move on. I'll put the blade in, show you the blade, and we'll kind of do some tests with this bad boy. All right, the blade. The blade, nice and light. From what I can tell, pretty sturdy. And pretty impressed by the blade itself. It is really cool for cosplay reasons and things like that to have a removable blade lightsaber. I think Hasbro's, that's pretty much all they're doing now. So that's cool. As you can tell, this is the part that goes into the saber. We've got some electronics in there. We'll show you how that works in a minute. So you've got this little cut piece there, and then you basically just have a nice white blade. That's pretty much all it is. Again, it's about, I'd say it's about 3 feet long. So let me back up. There you go. 3 feet long. And again, this kind of only goes in one way too. You can kind of see the little keys there on the side, each one. So let's go ahead and get the saber and we'll put it all together. There we go. All put together, all ready to go. Looking nice. It does feel pretty good in the hands, I'll tell you that. But like I said, this fabric right here really throws me off. So how do we work this bad boy? Well, it's actually pretty simple. This little part right here, just turn it. That's it. Get a nice yellow glow to this. It's not bad. It doesn't glow as much as I thought it would. You can kind of see the battle crashes. When you move it, you can hear it. Battle crash, battle crash. So that's cool. You get, of course, the lightsaber whooshing and all that. But another cool thing about this saber is that you got this button right here. You kind of see that. That's kind of if the lightsabers are clashing together. And then you've got, like, blaster effects. So pretty cool. I do like that part of it. I think that's really cool. I think that's pretty solid. That right there sells me. Again, is it worth $265? Probably not. Probably not even close. Is it worth $60 if you can find it at Ross? Absolutely. But again, yeah, it's got some really cool effects. Sounds good. Looks good. As you can tell, that lasts for a little bit. As long as you hold down this button, you'll kind of get that effect right there. All right, so that's really pretty much all it does. That's the gist of it. Let's go ahead and turn off the lights, get a better look at the glow of this thing. All right, well, it is during the day. I'm not gonna wait till the night to finish this, but you kind of get an idea of the glow of it, and it actually is pretty solid. Like I said, I did expect it to be a little bit brighter. Let me go ahead and get my Kylo saber. We'll do a quick comparison here. Now let's take a look and see which one's gonna be brighter. Here's the Kylo Ren one. So actually it does fit up pretty good with that. As you can see, the Kylo, of course it's red. It kind of comes through as orange on the screen, but this actually does glow pretty good when you compare it. So there you go. Not bad. Not bad at all. I like this. This is actually gonna go, let me go to turn off. This is actually gonna go to my Halloween costume. So no, I'm not gonna be Rey. Don't even start that. Absolutely not. Just the basic Jedi, but I think it goes pretty good. Again, the on switch, very cool. One part I really do like is you can kind of see the blade. Let's see if I can get it good for you guys. It doesn't just turn on. It kind of starts at the bottom, goes all the way up. So I think that's super cool, really. Let's try one more time. Yeah, you can kind of see, just like a regular lightsaber goes up. And then I think the part that I like the most is that. I like that a lot. I think that's very cool. Really, the only knock on this thing is this fabric, and then I would have liked to seen a kyber crystal there, but again, buyer beware on this a little bit. I think overall it's pretty solid. I'm gonna give it an 8 out of 10. I think that is a minor problem, and I think the kyber, not having a kyber crystal is a minor problem too. But if you can get this on sale, I would recommend it. I think it's a really cool saber. It's a very unique saber. So there you go. What do you guys think about this? Have you seen it at your Ross? And if so, are you gonna get it? $60? Definitely think it's worth it, guys. So hope you enjoyed the review. Happy Halloween, and go get your sabers for $60 because it's worth it. You guys have a good one. We'll see you next time.